Hi, welcome to Pilates. Today we're going to do progressive. So what that means for you is you can take it as hard or as easy as you want. So we're going to start out with a very basic piece of movement, and then we're going to elevate it to an intermediate and then to an advanced. So if you're in a chill kind of day to day, you're going to stick with that first one or the second one and just repeat the exercise over and over again, or you're going to elevate with each of the exercises as we perform. So progressives today, you're sitting on your mat, you're on your sit bones, your head is over your tailbone, your belly buttons to the spine, and your ear, shoulder, hip are in alignment. You're going to inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down, and exhale up and inhale down, and exhale up and exhale over to the first side. I want you to push through to the wall, get a nice big stretch out of that hip. So instead of curling down, putting our rib cage toward our hip, we're just pushing up and out. So make sure that when you stretch, you do good deep breathing to exhale and inhale and to feed the stretch. Put your hand on your ear and take your head across, keeping that shoulder down so you create a lot of space between the ear and the shoulder, opening those scalenes. So inhale across again, rotate to the exhale. I'd like you to take a big sweep out and hug that space so that you get a nice twist in that back. Keep that other glute down. Now remember, if you can't sit on your sit bones with your folded leg, of course, you can have your leg out. We all have different things going on in our body. I have a lot. Hand on the thigh if you want to do a spinal twist. The other hand behind, big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Make sure you're lifting up the entire time. Take a nice deep breath right here. And another one. And another one. And then inhale to prepare and exhale. Bring it back to center. Roll your shoulders back and roll your shoulders forward. Great job. Now switch sides. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down. Stay on your sit bones. Inhale down and exhale and inhale and toward the opposite wall. Make sure your bicep is over your ear, that your face is facing forward. You're not looking down, not rotating that neck. We're trying to keep that neck protected, right? Put your hand on your ear, guide your head across, keeping that shoulder down. Make sure you're in alignment. Beautiful. Inhale again to the side, exhale to the rotation. Take a big inhale and exhale and sweep it around. Make sure both glutes are on the floor. Nice. Get that big long side stretch, and then let's move into our spinal twist. If you want to, you can stay in that stretch if you want to. Head and shoulder tracks as you go around, and one more time, lift up out of it, 3 breaths. Good. And inhale to prepare and exhale, come back to center. Those hands are touching. Then you push the palms outward. You're going to open up your back just by breathing against it. So big inhale and exhale and open it up. Scoop that belly, open up that back. Beautiful job. You're going to put your hands in front of your ears, your feet into seated butterfly, and you're going to do a forward fold. Really reach out, reach out, reach out. And toward the other wall. Don't drop down. This is a hinge. Now you're going to put your elbows to the floor, curl yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. You're going to take those legs hip width apart, and we're going to do 8 windshield wipers. 3, 4, 5, 6, good job, 7, perfect, and 8. All right, let's take ourselves down to our mats. I'm going to go a little bit diagonal. So let's get our head over our tailbone, our belly button to our spine. Our feet are in front of our knees. We're going to lower down, starting at the tailbone, that lumbar, the mid back, the upper back, the shoulders. When you get there, lift your glutes up, take them down the mat, wiggle your upper body up. You want to get a nice long line from your head to your tail, but you want to focus in on that centerpiece, that abdominis rectus, all right? So let's just review. Put your hand on your belly. Inhale and exhale. Pull it back. Push it back, push it back, push it back into the floor. Now, you're not pushing the lumbar down. You're just putting that transverse abdominal, that lower belly against your backbone. All right, we're going to scoop the abs up and under. Big inhale and exhale. Those middle abs. Second and third quadrant, go up and under the rib cage. So there you get that big line starting to form. You're opening the back. And then the ribs get nice and soft. And so what that means is you're opening your back by pulling them in. So zip up and pull in. Let's take our legs to tabletop and do our first warm up. I'm going to start with single leg stretch. So for those of you who could curl up, Let's make sure you bring your shoulder blades above the floor. Always look between the thighs. You bring the leg in, it crosses the hip line. You have your hand on the ankle and your inner side hand on the knee. You extend the opposite leg. You can take it up if you have back concerns. Always look through the thighs. Don't look up at the feet, even though they're the moving part. Or at your dog who's licking your foot. Can I do this exercise, please? Thank you. All right, inhale, exhale, switch. Let's do it. Nice, you got it. Nice. We have a special guest with us today. Nice job, Rooster. Nice. Let's do 8 more. 7 and 6. Last 5. Really scoot it up every time. 4 and 3 and 2. And last 1. Hug those knees. Lower your upper body. Put your feet down. Wiggle them side to side. Nice. So now we're going to do the hundreds. I'm going to talk about the hundreds a little bit because when we're in it, I'm counting and I'm not cueing. So one of the things I want to do is cue ahead of time. When we do the inhale, we take our belly in, right? When we do the exhale, we sink it even further. So make sure that you're making an effort on that second 5. Okay, you're making an effort on that second 5. So curl up, lie down, tabletop, legs extended, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you have a nice wide hip plant. All right, here's the curl up right here. Extend the legs right here. Again, you could be here, you could be here. Okay, let's start. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Hug those knees. Lower your head. Circle those knees 4 times in one direction and then the other. And 4. Okay. We are going to start the progressives. Let me just make an adjustment over here. Put the fan on. I know it's very cold outside, but this room is exposed to the sun. Excuse me, I have work to do. Thank you, buddy. All right, I'm busy. You're going to go lie down? Of course, you can't hear me anymore. Can I lie down, please? Clear your room of obstructions. All right, we're going to do the first progressive. The first progressive is going to be a push out with your legs. And we're going to do one leg at a time. We're going to do both legs in the basic. Then we're going to the medium and then to the elevated. And the first set will always be 20. The second set will always be 10. All right, we're starting here. And now this always looks like a very simple exercise, but it's a good time to warm up your hip and align your body. So push it out. It's a 45 and in. 2. Now this will be 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale back. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's also opening your hip. 9 and 20. Nice job. Now, the next progression. I want you to come up onto your hands. If that's comfortable for you. The legs are up again. The same leg. 1, 2, 3. Drop your shoulder blades. Head looking straight up to the corner of the room. 5, 6. Nice. 7, 8. Nice. Drop the shoulder blades. And 10. All right, last one. Now you might want a pad under your tailbone for this one. I'm also giving you the option of putting the other leg down, but it's kind of cooler for the advance if you keep that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop your shoulder blades. 8, 9, and 10. Lower yourself down. And we're going to start with the other leg. Wiggle your legs if you need to. Loosen up that hip a little bit. Rest the back. Take it up. First 20, other side. 1. The foot stays pointed always, unless I tell you something else. 4. So default to point. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to feel it where your body. 5, it has a weaker position. 6. So some might feel it on the hip. 7. Some might feel it. 8 on the TFL. Some of them might feel the gluteus maximus. 20. All right. Bring yourselves up. Now you're probably wondering why I'm not doing it here. But see how the shoulder and the neck get kind of crunched in this position? I don't love this position, so I like it better when you can bring your leg or your body up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, again, you can stick with anything that we've already done instead of going into this progression. The other thing you can do is hold on. Don't go back to that other leg. 1, if you need to. 2, 3, drop the shoulder blades. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower your feet, lower your body, and that's our first progression. Pretty simple, so you get the idea. So our second position progression is going to be crossovers, and this elevates pretty quickly, okay? So it goes from crossovers to stars, and that's a very quick elevation from basic to medium, and then we go into a lifted crossover. Okay, so what do you do with crossovers? The legs go up and pointed. You curl yourself up. Your arms are behind your head. Do not push your neck, right? Don't push your head. Keep the arms nice and long. Extend one leg. You come from the center and then across. 2, go lower. 3, good job. 4, again, you look around your thigh, not up at the foot. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Keep it curled. Sink that belly. 2, don't push on the head. 3, now you might get desperate, right? 4, and start pushing on that head. What I expect you to do is lie down and come back up. 6, 7, so you come down, you come up, and you refresh at 8, 9, and 20. Both sides. Extend those legs wide. Extend the arm wide. Now, the star is a very specific kind of move, and I'm going to take you through it my way. All right, some people put their hand on the floor to get themselves up. That's just a balance thing. You should really be pulling that belly button to the spine to make this happen. And the way you do that is you elevate on the inhale, the leg and the arm, and exhale, come up, and 1. Lift, and 2. Now you're twisting across. 3, 4, good job. 5, pointed foot. So what's the other leg do? 6, it just stays there. 7, that's your anchor. 8, 9, you've got it. And 10, let's go to the other side. I love this because it's both hard and then you feel good when you accomplish it. Big star coming across. Let's go. Inhale up, exhale. 1, good job. 2, so what's important? 3 is that you don't throw yourself up to the leg. 4, you curl yourself up to the leg. 5, so concentrate on vertebrae by vertebrae. 6, good job. 7, 8, 9, you got it. And 10, let's bring ourselves up to seated. And again, you go back to the first one. You can stay with the second one, or you can come here for the third one. Legs off the floor. Lift your head out over your tailbone. 1, 2, 3. Don't drop your head down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. And 10. Lower. Reach and take a nice deep stretch right here. Breathe it out. Good. All right. Back onto our backs. Again, I'll go diagonal so you can see everything that's going on. Take a nice deep breath here. Bring your legs up to tabletop. Lift them to 45 degrees. Arms at the side. Drop your shoulder blades. 1, out and in. 2, 3, nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice. 5, you'll feel this in your hip a little bit. 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now, our regular progression, we're going to go up onto those hands. Same thing. Lift them up. 1, 2, 3, drop those shoulder blades. 4, lift up. 5, head toward the ceiling. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, our final, as you know, is lifted up on the pike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Flex your feet, hands on ankles or shins, and give yourself a nice hinge stretch. Good. That means you're pushing your chest beyond your feet rather than pushing it down to your lap. All right, let's get into our pike position on our first side. So scoot the glutes back to the edge of the mat. Scoot the elbow back to the edge of the mat. You keep yourself lifted right here. You do that through the whole exercise. Now, if you're leaning on your shoulder, you're going to feel pretty bad there. You put your hand in, that keeps you from leaning. It kind of stops the lean a little bit and goes in. Or you can come all the way down. Let's find our pike by bringing our knees up to our lap. Extend it out into an angle. Tuck that hip under. It's very easy to fall back in any of these modalities. Lift up. Make sure both feet are pointed, almost hovering above the floor. Your arm can be up. Your arm can be in front of you. It's an exhale up and an inhale down. Good. 2, let me check the windows. 3, keep going. 4, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, keep going. 3, 4, 5, coming right back. 6, 7, 8, good job. 9, and 20. So instead of changing our base position, we're changing what we're doing with our legs. So it's lift, lift, down, 1. Lift, lift, down, 2. Lift, lift, down, 3. Lift, lift, down, 4. 5. Nice. 6. Now this is a part where you might roll back. 7. So you want to make sure you're tucking that hip under. 8. Good job. 9. And 10. Now the third part will be familiar to everybody who's been here before. For those of you who don't, again, we're not throwing. We're bringing the arm and the feet together, all of them. One of the things I want you to do is make sure you put your arm over your ear so you engage your lats. That makes it a lot easier to lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good job. 9, perfect. And 10, lower down, bring yourself toward the center and get a nice big stretch. We're coming back to the side, but we have a lot of facing down things to do today. So this is the reason we're going to move back and forth. Okay, the watchdog. Take a nice deep breath right here. We're going to do watchdog crunch. Now, I know a lot of people have trouble with their shoulders when they put their hands down. One of the things you can do is separate your fingers. That takes some pain off your shoulders. The other thing, come down onto your elbows. We start with extended arm and leg, looking straight down. Lift up everything so it's a long line and crunch together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything crunches. 9. So you're not just nodding your head. 10. You're curling your body. 1. So it's curl. 2, 3. You should feel that everything go deep. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Extend. Put one hand down. Put the other leg down. Let's go to the other side. Lift it up. Get it nice and long. Make sure you're not leaning against that other leg. Make sure that hand landed under the shoulder. All right, let's go. 1, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curl the whole body. 1. Don't drop the neck though. 2. Let it ride with the upper back. 3. So you don't drop the head and then curl. 4. You let it ride with the upper back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right. The intermediate version of this is going to be a plank knee crunch. Okay, so you can come down into your plank on your elbows or on your hands. If you need to put one knee down because not your thing, that's okay. Just as long as you're working the other knee. So it's going to come out to the side. So knee faces the side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again you can do it down here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower those knees. Sit back into child pose, which is perfect. Take a nice deep breath, 3 of them, because our next one is going to be up in the pike position, and we're come pike to plank, driving that knee across to the opposite elbow. So, as promised, hands under the shoulders, put those toes into the floor, take your body up into a pike. Now, take one leg out behind you. You're going to come across. Now, what's important here? 2 is that your knee comes across. 3, but your chest stays centered. 4. So what you're doing is wrapping that hip. 5 to go across. So you can only go as far as you can go. 6. Good. 7. 8. 9. I forgot what I was doing. And 10. Let's bring it back and just push back into your downward facing dog. All right. The difference between downward facing dog is the emphasis of the chest to the thighs. So when you're doing downward dog, you're really pushing and the arm gets extended. When you're on pike, you're just lifted to the ceiling in this nice A-frame. Now let's do the other side. 1, chest to the center. 2, good. 3, lift up. 4, 5, lift up. 6, chest to the center. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put the foot down, put the knees down, toes together, knees apart. Sit back into child pose. Breathe a lot. And we're going to pike on the other side. 2 sides. Feels so good, right? All right. Make sure you do everything in the position it needs to be and tuck that hip under. That's really important so that you're not rotating out and working the quad or the side of the body. Be sure that shoulder and elbow are aligned. Arm is up or arm is forward, wherever it is, it keeps you aligned. I like up, that's my personal preference. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people need to hold the position. 6, or they lose that hip stack. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, how's that bottom foot? Is it nice and extended too? So it's guiding the leg outward. 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, perfect. 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, we do I call it the chase. This bottom leg chases the top leg. 2, 3, good. 4, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good job, and 10. All right, we do the big lift. Ready? 1, 2, it's a guide. 3, not throwing. 4. Now this is where you can really jostle your shoulder. 5, so you might point that hand inward toward the hip. 6, just try not to land on it like that. 7, 8, good job. 9, and 20, and let's bring it up. Roll your shoulders back 4 times. Good. And then forward. Good. You got it. All right, let's go face down. All right, the first thing we're going to do is the upper back lift. Now, separate your legs, separate your arms, pull the belly button to the spine, face down. Really make those hips push toward the floor. All right, inhale up and exhale down. Inhale and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, keep your head on your spine. Don't push it against your neck. 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Okay, for the second part, the intermediate, we're going to do a wide arm chaturanga push-up. That's going to be a little bit difficult, and we're ending with a pike push-up. So we've got all of it going on. And remember, it's only 10. So you're going to narrow your feet a little bit. You're going to put your arms still at that open wide, and you're going to take it all the way down. So push those elbows back, not to the side, or not out to the side. Push them back. Ready? Going for 10, face down. Keep it wide. 1, good. 2, 3, good job. Now our goal is to take it 4 as one piece. 5, it's really hard to do. 6, maybe you're there. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push back, sit back, and back to that pike. All right. All right, we're going to separate the arms again. Go up into our pike. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. And 10. Knees come down. Rock them to the side. And you're sitting right here. This is actually where you're going to work out next. So we are lifting into this kind of zigzag mermaid position, trying to get ourselves anchored onto the floor. Now it's a hard workout, this one. I need to tell you that, right? So because we don't get a lot of range of motion. So I invite you to put your hand under your leg as you lift it up. All right. What I'm trying to get is less, movement like this, less assistance from the hip. But for some people, that just might be how it goes. I like to have my hand on the front shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. And lower it down. All right. Take a twist if you need to, because that really goes deep into that hip. All right, so now we're going to take that, but add on to it for the next position. So it's like this. 1, open, close. 2, open, close. 3, 4, 5, lift out of it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, and our final one is going to be extended leg. So we extend 1, 2, ouch, 3, 4, lift up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have a second part to this. All right, before we go over to the other side. So that's this inner thigh that's on the bottom. So put your back leg into the floor. The other one's 45 to the front. I like to, again, hug the shin, lift my body up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 5. Pull that belly button spine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Don't fall back. 3. It's not on your glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Push out. 4, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel that. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we do the plank lift version of the abductor lift. Adductor lift. Let's go. So bring your hand in front. Your foot is on the floor. They're both. Everything's going to lift together. But bring that hand in front so you can sweep. Get your head over your tailbone. It's easy to fall into this, to curve your back to make it feel a little bit more relaxed and comfortable, right? Lift and 1. Take it slow so you're not throwing. 2, 3, good job. 4, perfect. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good job, and 10. All right, let's go to the other side. Let's stretch forward first. Get that back nice and pushed out. Relax, just like keys on the piano. We're hitting one at a time. I had a very nice massage yesterday, so I feel like all of that is so open. So I want to be very careful with my form today to not kind of defeat everything that happened yesterday. All right, haven't had a massage in so long. Okay, other side. Now I've got to extend this leg because it's a little wacky. So, again, we talked about you got to do what you got to do as long as you stay in form and you don't do anything that hurts your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put my hand in here. 6, 7. Feel my knee dropping. 8, or lifting. 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, we're going to lift, open, and close for 10. Lift, open, close. 1. Lift, open, close. 2, 3. Nice. 4, 5, 6. Nice. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And extend. 1. Keep the knee to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. That leg goes under. This one comes forward. Put your hand a little closer here. I was stretched out a little bit. Let's go. 1, 2, point out foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift up. 3. It's easy to fall backward. 2. Get it up there. And 1. Push and 1. Push and 2. 3. Really feeling that inner thigh. 4. Now don't torque your ankle. 5. It's really easy to push that foot up. 6. So get it out there. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right. And in front, we've got that lift coming. 1. Nice and gently. 2, 3. Again, look at everything in alignment. 4, 5. Sometimes it pays 6 to look, gaze down. 7, just to check your form, and then put your eyes back. 8, where they belong. 9, and 10. And again, forward and give our backs a little bit of love. All right. We're lying back down again. I always love this class. I always have 100 ideas. But right around this time, I have to start editing my ideas to decide what I'm going to do for the last 2 or 3 sequences. All right, make sure when you take yourself down, you do it in the proper way, vertebrae by vertebrae, with your glutes up, take them down the mat, with your upper body up, nod your chin down. First thing is going to be a bent knee pendulum. We're going to go from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. We're not going to do the whole sequence that we usually do. So take those knees together and you take it 10 to 2. Now you want to make it feel far enough that you have to use your abs to bring yourself in, but not so far that you're using your hip hinge. 3. Over. Now use those transfers, or the, 4 and those obliques. 5. 5. 6. 6. So making us pause. 7. 7. So I can engage my core. 8. And not just stay in the flow of moving back and forth. That's a motor, right? 9. And it's very possible to get caught up in the movement. 10 more. Good. 9 descending. 9. Pull it in. 8. Good. 7. Perfect. 6. Nice. Pause. 5. So let those knees come past that hip. Nice long line from your hip to your knees. 4. Good. 3. Feeling that. 2. Beautiful job. And 1. Good. All right. So probably know where we're going. We're going up on our hands. Again, you can stay here. All right. Legs are up. 1. Nice. 2. Keep it tight. So the legs should be touching as much as possible. 3, as if there's a rope tied around them. 4, right? So what we're getting is a lot of pull in the hip. 5. And that's important because we're creating that connection between the obliques and the hip. 6. Good job. 7. Nice. 8. Shoulder blades down. 9. The blades across from the knees. And 10. All right. Again, you can stay there. You can stay on the first one. We're coming to off. Now, one of the things you can do is hold, but it'll feel weird. Now, you might not be able to go as far. 2. One of the things I have a tendency to do here at 3 is twist. 4. So I put my hands straight up in the air. 5, to keep my trunk in that same position. 6. Good. 7. 8. Good job. 9. And 10. Both sides, and bring it down. Take a nice deep breath. Now, we're going to do a very different kind of set. We'll surprise you. All right, lie all the way down and put those feet into butterfly. We're going to do a butterfly bridge. And then we're going to move into other butterfly positions. So the bridge is not what we're doing progressively. The butterfly position is. So drop your shoulder blades. Take it up. And 1. Lift. And 2. Lift. This is actually going to be our last sequence. 3. 4. Feel that stretch along that TFL. 5. Across the front of those hips. The ASIS bone. 6. Good. Don't squeeze the butt, right? 7. You're pulling up with that core. 8. 9. 10 more. Good. 1. 2. Good. 3. Feels great. 4, almost like a stretch. 5. 6. Perfect. 7. 8. 9. 120. Good job. Now we're lifting that off the floor, lifting ourselves off the floor. You got it? Now we're going to take it up and down. So lift and 1, lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep your curl up, and 10. Lower it all the way down. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy, but we're going to do a butterfly leg teaser. All right. So one of the things I invite you to do is, if this is just impossible, because we really do use our hamstrings more than we know in our teaser, go to your regular teaser or go back to the bridge. So your arms are going to be overhead. You got to remember that that first inhale is going to be helping you motor up. Make sure we go up vertebrae by vertebrae, not throwing ourselves. So I'm not going to talk too much once I get this going. So inhale up, exhale, and bring it down. 2, all the way down, both sides. 3, nice. 4, perfect. 5, pull the blades down. 6, 7, vertebrae by vertebrae. 8, don't just throw it. I mean, it's easy because you have the upper body to throw it. 9, but you really want it to be gentle, so you hold first. 10, and we are up here. And believe it or not, it is time to stretch. Bummer, I could have done this for another hour. Okay, let's lift ourselves up. Really make it a big open 90-90. So you have your 90-degree leg in front and your 90-degree leg in back. It looks like that, right? Just in case you don't get the reference. Okay? Get yourself lifted in the center. And then we're going to come over to the front knee side. Get a nice deep bend. Bend that elbow. We are trying to go down as much as we can. Big inhale and exhale, look. Boy, did we have fun in stretch yesterday. Sorry, a lot of you missed it. It was active, isolated stretching combined with other things. It was a good movement stretch for a cold day. Inhale and exhale. Grab that back shin and take it over the top. Big inhale and exhale. Bring it across, and then I want you to take it across over the top of the front knee. So it's a diagonal stretch. It's not going down. It's going out. It's a hinge stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Now put both hands on the floor and walk it back. And bring your chest down. Good. As far as you can go. Breathe into it. Now come back up onto your hands and walk it in. And then we have one more, and that's going to be the lift. So you're going to take your hand over your ear. You're going to use the front of the shin to bring yourself up. So it's up. And bring yourself down. Let's do that on the other side. 90-90. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Pick it over. To the front knee side. Then bring it back to that shin and take it across. It's a lot harder for me than take it across that front knee. It's a reach. The hand down and walk it back. Bring your chest to the floor. The other glute will come off. And then walk it back in. And then we go into our lift. So the lift is basically the serratus, the lats, and for the hip. A little bit of focus in there too. And bring it back down. Let's go to our straddle. Now make sure you're on your sit bones for your straddle. Yeah. So if you have to bend your knees, that's okay. We're going to start by rocking back and forth to activate this middle area of our body. Just hands forward and hands back. Just 3 more. 3. Nice job. 2. And 1. All right, turn your chest and walk it down. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Try to get your elbows even on each side. Try to get your chest pushed over there. Inhale and exhale, lower. If you can't, then bring your leg in. I really want that twist to happen. Big inhale and lower and hold it right there. Because this is more about the upper body than the lower body, and certainly not about the strap. Walk it back and turn it to the other side. Same thing. Try to keep it even. Foot is neutral to flex, but not flexed. It's like facing up, but not hard flex, right? Nice. Now slide it down the center. Ooh, take it down. Drop your shoulder blades. Let's curl down here. You're trying to get your chest to the floor, not your head, because you can always drop your head off your neck and make it there. But getting your chest down means that you're extending your back more. So let's do that. More breath will be more movement. And then hang it out. Now push your hands long. We get some nice back work here. Walk it in. Roll the shoulders back 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You did those push-ups and that hike. 1, 2, all shoulder focus. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This. Bring it down to the waist. All right, let's get to our tabletop. We're going to start with rotating glutes. 8 more directions. 2, 3, pull that belly in. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Again. Let's feel that big movement. Opening and closing those shoulder blades, and then take it up. Downward facing dog. So that means you're pushing your chest toward your thighs. One knee forward, the other heel down. So much happening when we do that. And then the other side. Push both heels back. Chest goes in deeper. There we go. And walk it. Hands on the shins for a flat back. Curl yourselves up. Wow. It's fun, but it felt like it went by 5 minutes. Honestly. Shoulders or legs apart and soft. Let's do watching. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time, thank you everybody for coming to progressives.